knowledge, honesty, and strength. Loud and proud, what's your goal? Oh, come on, you guys should be staying at home. There you go. I see some mouths moving now. Black belt excellence, ma'am. All right, come to attention. And bow courtesy. Go ahead and put your hands out, feet together. Let me see 15 black belt jumping jacks. 15 black belt jumping jacks. Ready to go. Let's do those jumping jacks. Nice work. I'm seeing some amazing black belt jumping jacks. And remember, when you're done, you run. When you're done, you run. There you go. All right, guys, and push-up position. 10 black belt push-ups. Ready, go. There you go. Gavin, try to make your back a little bit more straight. Try to make your, there, that looks like a straight back. Try to bend those arms, get those arms bent. There, that's better. Good work. All right. As soon as you're done, make sure you're running. All right. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and down. Ready down. Ready down. Keep those feet moving. Keep those feet moving just like you're running in class. Ready and down. Ready and down. Ready and jump. Ready jump. Ready jump. Ready jump. Ready jump. Ready jump. Jump down. Ready down. Down jump. Down jump down. Jump jump down down. Jump down jump down jump down jump. Jump down, 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 jump down. Okay, now I'm just messing with you guys. All right, guys, go ahead and come to attention. Over on your backs for me. Go ahead and lay down on your backs. Put your feet 6 inches off the ground. It's good to see you, Lane and Clara. I'm glad you're back. All right, legs 6 inches off the ground. Hold them up off the ground. Put your legs next to your cha-chas, right there on the ground. Or your hands next to your cha-chas. Let me see 10 black belt leg lifts. Ready to go. And when you're done, you run. There you go, Landon. Come on, nice and strong. There you go. And remembering when you're done, you run. So you stand up nice and fast and you start jogging in place. All right, guys, now let's practice those front stances. So I want you all to tap your left leg for me. And you're gonna step onto a left leg front stance. There we go, practicing those front stances. Now what you wanna do, with this left leg, I want you to take your left hand, put it across your shoulder. I want you to take your other hand, chamber underneath you. This is our chamber for our down block. So when I say down block, you unwind your hands. And the one that's on top does the block. Ready? Now you guys are nice and chambered. Ready and block. Hey-ya. Ready for chamber? There you go. Nice work, Caleb. The one that's on top is the one that blocks. Ready and down. Hey-ya. Ready back up. Ready down. Hey-ya. Now I want you guys to raise those hands like you're aiming, and I want you to step forward into another front stance and punch. Hey-ya. There you go. Keep those legs nice and bent. Make sure that back leg is straight, that front leg is bent. So you can't, if you look down, you can't see your toes. All right, reset, yes, ma'am. All right, I want you all to put your hands on your hips. You're gonna take your feet, your right leg. Ooh, no, I want your left leg. I want your left leg, yes, ma'am. I want your left leg. I want you guys to step with your left leg out into a front stance. All the way to the side. Go ahead and keep those hands on your hips. And reset. So when you guys do that, I want to make sure that your belly button, I don't want any fancy spins. I just want us to turn sideways and play, turn, and set it down. All right. Make sure you're turning sideways because this helps with our form later today. Now you guys are going to step forward into your front stance just like we did to the front. There you go. Now something a little bit different. You're going to take that front leg, which is your right leg, that front leg. You're going to pick it up. You're going to turn yourself all the way around without setting it down. And then you're going to sit down completely on the other side of you into another front stance. And reset. All right. Take your left leg, step into a front stance. And reset. Make sure when you pick up that left leg, you just want to turn to the left. You just want to turn slightly to the left and set it down. So make sure this is your left. So you're going to pick it up and set it down to your left. Ready, and front stance. Ready, left front stance. Aya. Now you're going to step forward, punch. Ready, aya. Oh, there's no punch yet. All right, holding that front stance. Nice to see you, Abraham. Abraham, go and switch your feet for me, sir. Make sure your right leg is the one that's in front, Gavin. Make sure your right leg is the one that's in front. Now your right leg is going to be the one that picks up. You're going to turn and face your body to the camera. Then you're going to turn and face your body all the way to the right. And then you're going to step into your front stance. Notice how my foot doesn't touch the ground until I land into that front stance. Ready, reset. Reset your left leg. Turn, step, front stance. Step forward, front stance. Make sure your right leg is step. Yes, nice work, Abraham. Nice work, Miss Clara. Good work, Jose. Landon, go and switch your feet for me, sir. Dylan, you want us to be facing the complete opposite direction. I'm mirroring myself for you. So I want you to face to the mirror. All right, go ahead and pick up your front leg, which should be your right leg. You pick your right leg up. You turn it all the way around. And you set it down in front of you into another front stance. All right, we're going to add one more thing. You're going to step forward into a front stance again. Ready, step forward, front stance, go. Make sure it's a front stance. Your legs are nice and wide and long. Making sure your left leg is the one in front. So your body should be slightly closed off to me on the camera. And reset. Yes, ma'am. All right, we're going to use this a little bit later today. One last time. Go ahead and pick up your right leg. Turn. Sorry, your left leg, not your right leg. Your left leg. Pick it up and turn. Step forward with your right leg. Now your right leg picks up and your right leg turns around. And now oh man, your right leg is in front. And you're going to step forward. And now your left leg is in front. And reset. Yes, ma'am. Feet together, hands above your head. Reach for your toes. Count down from 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Feet just roll us apart. Reaching for the middle. Count down from 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Walk your hands over to your right leg. Count down from 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. Walk your hands over to your left leg. Count down from 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done, ma'am. And back to the middle. And slowly slide down into the split. Make sure when you guys slowly slide down to the split that your toes are up and they're all in one line. Your toes, your knees, and your heels. All right, Abraham, since you're in the full splits, I know you guys you're working on the front splits now. What'll help is when you go down. Actually, everybody, let's do this together. Everybody, go ahead and take a knee and turn sideways to the camera. Thank you guys for working on those splits. Now, a good way to work on your front splits is you take a knee, then you take that front leg, you straighten it out in front of you, and then you slowly let it slide down until you can't let it go anymore. And then you hold yourself up. This is called a front split. Now you do front splits on both sides. So we're in a different kind of splits right now. There you go. Abraham, you look a lot more flexible now. And go ahead and bring that leg slowly up. Switch your knees. So you're going to turn around and have your knee facing the other direction now. So the other knee is up. You're going to take it, you're going to stretch it out in front of you. Let it slowly slide in front of you. And if you're going to run into something, like I'm about to run into my chair, you let your back knee slide behind you. Then you want to support yourself on both sides for this one. There you go. I can't see everybody, but I know this is on the floor, so it's a little bit of a different stretch. All right, go ahead and bring yourself back to the middle. Go ahead and have your knees in. And go ahead and sit back, butterfly stretch. Let me see everybody's butterfly stretch. All right, guys, this month we are working on our Gray Stripe success skill called visualization. Now, in the emails that everybody got yesterday, telling them about our classes going to be online for the next 2 weeks, there was an attachment, and that attachment is your Gray Stripe success skill worksheet. So getting those success skill worksheets. Make sure you guys complete those worksheets and start working on those visualization posters, because it'll be really cool. As soon as we're all back to being able to be back in the school, bring those in right away so we can get them hung up around the school, showing off your future goals and how you visualize yourself to be in the future. All right, this week we're going to talk about the first sentence. Everybody say winning black belts. Learn to practice. Mentally rehearse. And visualize the successful outcomes of activities. So what that means is winning black belts, they learn that whenever they visualize themselves, they close their eyes and they see themselves, they make a picture in their brain and they watch themselves be successful at doing something. It could be something like a test for karate. It could be a school test, a spelling test. It could be a tournament performance. It could be a soccer game. Could be just about anything. I don't know if anybody else plays any other sports, but I know soccer is one a more common one in our level 1 classes right now. You can close your eyes and picture yourself doing anything, as long as you're picturing yourself and how you want to perform. You're learning to practice, mentally rehearse, and visualize. You're mentally seeing in your mind what you're going to be doing in class or what you're going to be doing at school and how awesome you're going to be. Making sure right now you're currently stretching, no matter what's going on. So I know we have our weapons nearby, but our weapons should definitely be on the ground, because I haven't told us to grab those yet. Those will be towards the end of class. All right, everybody go ahead and stand up for me. Yes, ma'am. All right, guys. We are going to be learning Chun-Ji today. We're going to be learning Chun-Ji. So everybody, what you're going to do and how you prepare for Chun-Ji is your feet are going to be spread apart. Your hands are going to be chambered just like when you come to position. You're going to say Chun-Ji, ma'am. So everybody come to attention. Ready? Prepare for Chun-Ji. Chun-Ji, ma'am. All right, your first move, what you're going to do is you're going to take your right hand. You're going to take, I'm sorry, your right hand. This is my right hand. You're going to take your left hand. You're going to take your left hand. You're going to put it up at your shoulder. You're going to take your right hand. You're going to put it underneath. You're going to take your right foot, your left foot. You're going to take your left foot. You're going to step out into that front stance, the way we practiced earlier today. And you're going to take that top hand and do that down block. That's number 1 for Chun-Ji. This is how you chamber, and that's how you step out. So reset, prepare for Chun-Ji. Oh, I saw some strong, loud Chun-Ji mans. Nice work, Landon. Gavin, I'm missing your head. There you go. All right, ready? And 1. Hiya. On the first move of this form, we are definitely going to yell. Reset, prepare for Chun-Ji. Chun-Ji man. Ready? And 1. Hiya. Make sure we turn our bodies all the way to the side. So we're facing a completely different wall than at what direction our camera is. Your next move, what you're going to do for number 2 is you're going to take that bottom hand. You're going to bring it up. You're going to aim. And then you're going to step through and punch. There you go, reset. Prepare for Chun-Ji. Chun-Ji, ma'am. Ready on one. Hiya. Turn your whole body so your shoulders are square with the wall to the side of you. Oh, Dylan, your feet were in the right place. Can you please switch your feet, Dylan? Thank you, sir. There you go. And next move, you're going to bring your hand up and aim. And step up punch. Gavin, it'll help you a whole lot more if you actually do it with class instead of focusing on something different. Reset for me, yes, ma'am. Prepare for Chun-Ji. Chun-Ji, ma'am. Ready in one. Hiya. And two. And reset, yes, ma'am. Prepare for Chun-Ji. Ready in one. Hiya. And two. Landon, go ahead and scoot back away from the camera because it's really hard for me to see your whole body. There you go. That's a much better spot. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, in reset. Yes, ma'am. Prepare for Chun-Ji. All right, show off all of that up to that point, just those two moves. Ready and go. Step forward punch, Jose. There you go. Oh, make sure you guys hold that last move. Dylan, you had it. Go back to the last move. There you go. Thank you very much, sir. Caleb, I can only see your head, so if you can tilt your camera down a little bit, then I'll be able to see you a little bit better. Landon, go back to where you were. Gavin, I can see you just fine. Oh, that works better. There you go. That's even better. All right, guys, so you're at the step forward punch. Yes, ma'am. Holding that last move wherever you guys are at, because you guys should be at the down block step forward punch. It should be your right hand in front and your right leg. So Gavin, please switch your feet for me, sir. Thank you, sir. Notice, oh, and your hand. Other hand in front for me, Gavin. There we go. Other hand in front, Gavin. I want your right hand in front. Everybody's right hand should be in front with their right leg. What you're going to do now is you're going to take that right hand. You're going to put it across your body and your shoulders. You're going to take your left hand. You're going to cross your body. Yeah, I turned my body so you could see. You're going to take your right leg. You're going to pick it up. You're going to turn all the way around and land in a front stance on the complete opposite side. Then you're going to do that down block with your right hand. There you go. And now you're going to pick up your hand. You're going to aim. And you're going to step forward, punch. And reset, yes, ma'am. Prepare for Chun-Ji. Ready, one. Two. Three. Turn all the way around. Four. And reset, yes, ma'am. Prepare for Chun-Ji. Ready, one. Two. Three. Turn all the way around. Four. And reset, yes, ma'am. Prepare for Chun-Ji. Ready, one. Two. Three. Four. Gavin, go ahead and step all the way through. Let your foot step all the way through. And reset, yes, ma'am. All right, guys. Prepare for Prepare for Chun-Ji. And begin up to that point. Go. There you are, Landon. You froze on me. Landon, show me Chun-Ji. Just the first four moves. Go. Landon, show me Chun-Ji. Just those first four moves. And everybody reset. Yes, ma'am. Prepare for Chun-Ji. All right, make sure when you guys do Chun-Ji, you're going to start with your left hand. Your left hand's going to be the one that does the down block. It's going to then move to your right hand doing the punch. You're going to turn all the way around. And that right hand doing the punch turns into your right hand doing the block. And then your left hand takes a turn, and then it's going to do the punch. Notice how towards the camera, when I'm doing those punches, it's always the one that's closest to the camera. When you guys are going to be at the karate school, the one doing the punch is going to be the one closest to the mirrors. It's going to be the one closest to the front. Everybody prepare for Chun-Ji? Ready and go. nice work, Clara. Just everybody double check your fists when you guys are punching. Shouldn't see any space or air, because if I'm seeing this, if I'm seeing light on the other hand of your hand, then you're not punching right. And that's not going to be good for you in the future. So make sure you keep those hands closed. Remember, when we do those fists, we do ka, ra, te. Rolling those fists up, make sure our thumbs are on the outside. Everybody reset, yes, ma'am? Everybody grab your commas, yes, ma'am? Grab those commas. If you don't have them, you're going to have to do air commas. My personal favorite way to do air commas is this way. Remember, so with your commas, what you guys are going to do, you're going to make sure that the bladed side is the one, it goes right here with those knuckles. Then you close your hand up around it. That's how you guys hold a comma. So the blade should always be right here where you're lined up with those knuckles, with these knuckles right here, not with these ones, but with these knuckles right here, the ones in the middles of your finger. Also, you'll want to grab right about in the middle of your comma. It gives you a little bit more control over your comma and everything that we're doing. We don't want to be too close to the blade. This is the blade of the comma. All of our motions are pulling motions, pulling and chopping motions with the ones that we're doing something with, because that's a blade and we got to be pulling or chopping, because this is how they used to harvest wheat. And then they turned it into a weapon. Interesting information about the comma. All right, guys, when you guys prepare for comma one, you guys are going to do your neutral stance, just like what you did at the beginning of chunji, but one hand's going to go down and the other hand's going to go right on top of it. There you go. This is when I say prepare for chunji, this is going to go right in front of your belt knot and you're going to go chunji, ma'am. So everybody come to attention. And prepare for chunji. Chunji, ma'am. All right, guys, what you guys are going to do is you're going to, just like at the beginning, I said chunji, I meant comma one. Guys, everybody come to attention. Prepare for comma one. Comma one, ma'am. Everybody come to attention. Let's try it again. Ready? Prepare for comma one. Comma one, ma'am. All right, guys, just like at the beginning of chunji, our footwork is going to be the exact same. So the way we step, make sure we're holding our commas exactly how we're supposed to be holding them. Ms. Christensen is currently demonstrating that. Holding them still in front of you. These are weapons, so we treat them like weapons, please. Gavin, hold them like weapons, please. We hold them with respect. We hold them still. We don't want to accidentally catch anything or anyone by doing something we're not supposed to be doing. Thank you, guys. All right, guys, make sure your left hand is going to go up to your shoulder, just like at the beginning of chunji. Your right hand is going to go down to your hip, just like at the beginning of chunji. Your right hand, or your right foot, your left foot, just like at the beginning of chunji, is going to step out to the left. You're going to be doing a down block with the one that went up to your shoulder. You're going to do a high block with the one that went to your hip. There you go. All right, guys, reset, prepare for comma one. Comma one, ma'am. Ready? Chamber. Step. And go. Hiya. All right, guys. Your next move, you're going to step forward into a front stance, just like you guys did in chunji. Your hands are going to switch places, though. The one that was down at the bottom is going to go to the one that it's going to go at the top as a high block. This other one is going to go straight in front of you. It's going to match about the same height as where you were punching. So this is where your hands should be, just facing this direction. There we go. Reset, prepare for comma one. Comma one, ma'am. Ready, and one. Aya. Two, you're going to step forward and pull through your chop. When you do this pull through chop, notice how my hand that's doing that chop is palm up. So you're going to do that chop with that palm up, making sure that's your right hand in front. All right, go ahead and take your right foot. You're going to pick it up. You're going to turn it around and you're going to land in the front stance, just like you did for chunji. The one that was doing the chop at the shoulder level is going to go down for a low block. This other one's going to go for a high block. Your left is doing a high block. Your right is doing the low block. Here we go. Make sure, don't look at my feet right now. Just look at my hands. There you go. Nice work, Miss Clara. Nice work, Mr. Jose. Mr. Jose, just switch your feet and hands for me, sir. You got the right motions. Just go ahead and switch them up. There you go. So you want your body to kind of be open to the camera right now. Gavin, sir, you're only going to learn if you actually do it with us. Ready? And next move, you're going to step through and you're going to pull through. Oh my goodness. Notice how your footwork was the exact same as what we did earlier with Chun-Ji. So you guys definitely can do the foot steps. And it just repeats the same moves. Down block, chop, down block, chop. Just make sure you do that footwork as well. All right, guys, prepare for combo one. Ready, and one. Aya. 2. 3. Dan, face the other direction for me. 4. Gavin, sit your feet for me, sir. Good work, Miss Clara. There you go, Jose. And Landon, just go ahead and sit your feet for me, sir. We're on the next move. There you go. And reset, yes, ma'am. Prepare for combo one. Ready, and 1. Aya. 2. 3. 4. And reset, yes, ma'am. Prepare for combo one. Combo one, ma'am. Show me all the way to that point on your own and begin. Landon, show me combo one up to those first 4 moves of combo one. Jose, you got the right foot motions down. Go ahead and switch those hands for me, Jose. There you are, sir. Nice work, Miss Clara. There you go, Abraham. And there you go. Remember where the other hand goes? And go ahead and switch your hands, Abraham. You had it right. You have the right footwork. There you go. Nice work. Dylan, there you go. You want to step through when you do that chop. So go ahead and take that back foot, step in front. Step into a, there you go. And the other hand goes to that high block again. There you go. All right, Caleb, and go ahead and step forward as well. You want to switch your feet and switch your hands. Oh, switch your feet and switch your hand. Oh, your hands in the right spot now. Now switch your feet. It'll make it a little bit easier for your hands to be where they're supposed to be. Okay, or Gavin, make sure you hold still where you're at. So Caleb, you want to make sure that leg, I can tell by the way your body's facing me that your other leg needs to step forward so that it's facing, so I see the back of your shirt instead. This hand's doing the chop, this hand's up. And reset, yes ma'am. Here you go. Miss Caleb's mom. This is how he should be towards the camera. Thank you. So that's the last move. Everybody reset, yes ma'am. Prepare for combo one. All right, ready, and 1. Stepping out. Make sure that's the front stance. 2. Caleb, switch your feet. There you go. Go. Awesome. Yes. Just switch your hands for me. The one that's close to the camera. There you go. Ready, and 3. Turning all the way around. Gavin, switch your hands for me. The one that's up mid-level should be lower, and the other one should be doing a high block. Switch your hands. Other one low. Take the high one, put it low. Put the low one, put it high. There you go. That's better. Ready, and next move, go. Stepping all the way through. Caleb, you want to step all the way through, just like we were doing at the, oh, we haven't done that yet for you, actually, because it was Wanyo. We shifted stances. All right, we're stepping through this time. And reset, yes, ma'am. Go ahead and take your commas, put them down to the side for me. Remember, if you want to be good, you'll practice 5 times a day. If you want to be better, you'll practice 7 times a day. And if you want to be the best, how many times a day are you going to practice? 10. Yes, we're going to practice 10 times a day. If we want to be the best, we're going to practice 10 times every day. And it's not just once we learn all of the form. We practice up to as far as we've learned every single day. So now you know Chun-Ji and Kama 1 up to that certain point. So make sure you get that practice in, practicing it. Everybody come to attention. What you guys are going to need is you're going to need your coach and you're going to need your kick paddle. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you guys don't have a kick paddle, looks like some of us already knew. You need a pillow. If you don't have your kick paddle, you'll need your pillow. So one or the other. All right, what we're going to do with our coaches is our coaches are going to hold their kick paddles. They're going to put their hands through the wrist strap just in case you guys have lots of power. If they're holding a pillow, they're going to hold it flat on the sides in front of you. Our kick paddles will be held flat in front of us. Our coaches are going to help us practice focusing our ears, focusing our mind, focusing our eyes, focusing our body. Everybody go ahead and take a knee for me. Yes, ma'am? We're going to be practicing that 3-count front kick. We're going to be practicing that 3-count front kick. So what our coaches are going to do, one moment, Miss Clara. If it's about, do you not have a coach? You do have a coach? Okay, fantastic. Oh, you don't? Okay, so I was right. That's why you shook your head, because I was right. All right, guys, I'll get to that in a moment. With your coach is going to count the number 1. They're going to count the number 2, and they're going to count the number 3. What you guys are going to do is you're going to practice that 3-count front kick. That 3-count front kick. When they say 1, you're going to pick up your knee, and you're going to hold it. When they say 2, you're going to snap it out and bring it back and still hold it up. When they say 3, that's when you can set it down. So once again, this is 1, 2, and 3. Coaches, you have the ability to mix it up on them. You could say 1, 2, 2, 2. Notice how my leg hasn't set down yet. Right, 2. And then 3. You can keep them, make them work on their balance. Students, make sure you guys are focusing those ears, listening for those numbers that your parents and coaches call out for you. Everybody go ahead and stand up. Face your coach, come to attention, bow courtesy, step towards them with loud and go. Start practicing those 3-count front kicks. Miss Clara, since you don't have a coach right now, I want you to work on your 3-count front kick on your own. So telling yourself 1, letting yourself work on that balance. Make sure you break it up, because this is not a 3-count front kick. But a 3-count front kick, we break it up. We got 1, we got 2, and we've got 3. So you got to break it up into all those small pieces and practice it in front of the camera, taking a pause between each one. Double check your hands where your hand's supposed to be. Coaches, if you're holding the pillow flat in front of you and real close to your body, you're asking to be kicked, but you want to put it flat out in front of you and away from your body. Away from your body and flat out in front of you. Double check your hands where your hand's at. There you go, Landon, working on those balance. Nice work. Keep going, guys. And if you haven't already, go ahead and switch your feet.
I've been switching my feet.
Good. Go ahead and keep going. Just want to make sure we all get both sides going. Landon, you were doing a great job. Go ahead and ignore what your dogs are doing in the background. Go ahead and keep that focus with those hands up. There you go, Dylan. You're going to do a great job. Keep those hands up. Nice work, Miss Clara. Keep those legs moving too. I know you don't have a coach, but that's okay. Sometimes we can work without coaches. See, I don't have a coach tonight either. There you go. Keep going, Abraham. Keep going, Jose. Put those hands up by your feet. There you go. All right. Nice work. There we go, Dylan. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep going. Keep those feet moving. Keep breaking it down into those small pieces if you're on your own. Listening to our coaches if you're not. There you go. Nice kick there, Abraham. But remember to break it up. Break it down. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And time. Everybody go and come to attention. All right, now we're going to play a new game with our coach. Our coach is going to switch it up on us. They're going to switch it up between a back fist. Remember, a back fist is where you bring your elbow up, you hit the back of your fist, you bring it back, and you set it down. So they're either going to call back fist or they're going to call front kick. So punch or kick. When they say punch, coach is going to hold it sideways, or if it's a pail, you'll hold it sideways to their body. I know, Claire, we'll make this different for you who doesn't have a coach. It's okay. So our coaches are going to go between a kick and a punch. Oh, sorry, a kick and a punch. Kick, punch, kick, punch, 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 kick, punch, kick, punch. Or sorry, kick, 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 kick. Notice how I'm moving the target for them. Kick, 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 punch, 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 punch. They're going to have to follow wherever that target goes. They're going to have to follow it and whatever they say. So if your coach says kick, you got to make sure you kick it. If they say punch, make sure you use a back fist to punch it. All right, and go. Miss Clara, you're going to have to mix it up on your own. You're going to have to pretend like there's something else in front of you. You as well, Mr. Dillon, since it looks like you don't have a partner as well. So you're going to kick it. You're going to set it down. You're going to kick it. Then you're going to kick it. Then you're going to punch it. You're going to punch it. You're going to punch it. You're going to notice that it's moving different areas. Moving it up, mixing it up. All over the place. Make sure you just do one at a time, though. One at a time. One punch or one kick. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep mixing it up. Practicing those, focusing of our ears, and noticing as we get faster, where do our hands go? Make sure our hands stay where they're supposed to be. And time. Everybody face your partner, face your coach, come to attention, bow courtesy, showing respect to our coaches because they don't always have to be there for us, and yet they're still here for us. So thank them. Make sure you tell them thank you for being there. And go ahead and set your pad off to the side. All right, guys, go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Say yes, ma'am. Coaches, if your student's a leadership student, we'll need you again here in just a little bit. All right, guys. Make sure, remember for this week and next week, we will continue to be online. And when you guys log into class on Wednesday and Thursday, make sure you guys have your things for fitness, your fitness goal setting, pen and a piece of paper, maybe even a calculator. Yes, ma'am? All right. Now, coach, to help you guys count. Let's bow out, Black Belt Creed. As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of Black Belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit. Everybody go ahead and come to attention. Loud and proud position. Ma'am, Mile High Karate is the best, ma'am. Asa. All right, guys. My leadership students, what you guys need to go grab, my Master Clip students, you guys are dismissed, but I highly encourage you guys to go clean something, since if we were in the school, you would wipe something down. My leadership students, you will need your training blade. So this short little stick that was in your karate bag, that's a training blade. Bye, Caleb. Thank you. Or maybe you have something similar to this. It's not a real knife. It's just a training blade. You guys will need to grab those. You have 1 minute, and preferably you have a coach as well. And I'm going to hand you guys off to Miss Houston and Miss Weininger in the karate school. You guys enjoy your leadership class.
So you should have your coach and your training blade or your training stick. All right, so we're going to start off. We're going to start off just with getting used to how to strike. So if your coaches are there, they should do this as well because they'll have to know later. But you're going to hold the training stick or the blade in your hand. And all you're going to do is go across your body one way and across your body the other way. So you're essentially making a giant X in front of you. And this is all I want you to do. And make sure you have a big motion. So you don't want to be making X's down here. It's got to be all the way. Giant motions. All right, in time. All right, so now all I want you guys to do is take your right leg and step forward and then step back. And you can leave your hands down or up, doesn't matter, but you're just gonna step forward and step back. Do that 10 times. Go. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now take your hands, put them in the air. All right, now touch the front of your arm. This is a no, so we don't want to touch anything with this part of our arm right here. Now turn your hand over and feel the back of your arm. This is a yes. So this is where we want to do all of our self-defense from. You want to have it on the outside of your arm, so that way if you get hit or if it gets nicked or whatever happens, this is going to not be as damageful as this is. All right, now take your hand. And when you step forward, I just want you to put your hand out there. So you're going to step forward and put your arm out and then step back. And step forward and put your arm out and step back. All right, 10 times. Go. 1, 2. And notice how my same leg, same hand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to put the two together. So your coaches are going to do that giant X that they just did. So they're going to do the first part of it. So she's going to do one slash towards me just like that. I'm going to step in and block with my hands. So she's going to go. I'm going to step in and block, and then we're going to reset. And there will be more afterwards, but I just want you guys to get used to the step in and block and then reset. Yes, ma'am? Thumbs up. All right, perfect. 10 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, from here, hold the last one. All right, from here, take your hand, and as you push her hand down, you're going to step backwards. Or your coach's hand. All right, reset. And push it down and step backwards. All right, do that 10 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to combine the two of them. So your coach is going to come at you with that strike. You're going to stop it and push it out of the way. So if you're watching me, Miss Wanninger, she's going to do the strike. I'm going to stop it and then press it out of the way. Yes, ma'am? Thumbs up. All right, 10 times. Go. Oh, Claire, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. So Dylan, just put the knife down and just do what I would do. So without your coach or anybody there, you would step forward and then you would push it out of the way. And you would just be doing this motion. If you have a coach, use your coach though. Nice, Claire. Claire, can you step forward towards your dad when you do that? So Claire, almost step on your dad's foot. Yes, that's better. Keep going. The more reps you get of this, everything else will become easier later. And time. All right, so what we did on one side, we're gonna have to do on the other side. So as the coach, all you're gonna do is finish the X that we did at the very beginning. So she came through on this side for the one we just did. She's gonna keep it in the same hand and go across my body for the other side. And all I'm gonna do as the student is the exact same thing, just with my other hand. So when she goes, I'm gonna step forward with my left side. My left arm is gonna block it, and then I'm gonna push it out of the way. Yes, Sam? And go. All right, and time really quick. All right, so you need to give me a thumbs up if it's a good thing or a thumbs down if it's a bad thing. Yes, Sam? So I know you're answering my questions. There we go. All right, so if I am in a knife fight with somebody and I am this far away from them, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Thumbs up for good, thumbs down for bad. Thumbs up, it's a good thing. I am far away. I would prefer to be even farther, but this is a good thing. All right, now if I am this close, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Bad thing. All right, now, hypothetically speaking, I couldn't be far away like I wanted to. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? This is a good thing. In a knife fight, the closer that you are to somebody, the better off you are going to be if you have to be in a knife fight. The number one choice would be at home, away from the situation, not even near it. But in case you cannot, it is better to be closer to them than farther away. Because out here, if I miss a block, I just got my arm cut. But if I'm here and I miss a block because she tries to swing motion, she can't because I'm too close to her body, that she would have to literally like shrink her arm and do some weird little thing in order to get there. Does that make sense? All right, so when you do these and you go and she does her strike, you want to be almost touching the person because you want to close the distance. That way it's easier to step out and push it out of the way and finish what we're going to do next week. Yes, ma'am? All right, so do 10 more repetitions on whichever side that you want to do, but the goal is to get that closeness in. Go. Even closer, Claire. That's better. Gavin, if you don't have a coach, you're practicing in the air. Dylan, can you add on to that? So instead of just going out and stopping it, go out and then push it down. All right, now for the last minute, your coach is going to switch it up on you. So they can do either or. They can either come in from one side and you'll have to block it and push it out of the way, or they can come in from the other side and you'll have to block it and push it out of the way. But they can do maybe 2 on one side and then 1 on the other side. They can mix it up however they want to mix it up. Just remember, coaches, to go slow because they're still working on how it works. And go. Keep going, 20 seconds left. And time. Face your coach and say thank you for coming out here. And come to attention. Backcourtesy. And you guys are dismissed. Bye.